Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there is one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at friskies.com or visit your local store.
Are you still quoting 30-year-old movies? Have you said cool beans in the past 90 days? Do you think Discover isn't widely accepted? If this sounds like you, you're stuck in the past. Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. And every time you make a purchase with your card, you automatically earn cash back. Welcome to the now. It pays to Discover. Learn more at discover.com/credit card, based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold, soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
How many discounts does USAA Auto Insurance offer? Too many to say here. Multi-vehicle discount, safe driver discount, new vehicle discount, storage discount, legacy.
How many
discount.
discounts will you stack up? Visit USAA.com/auto discounts. Restrictions apply.
I knew it. Another Herdat Media production.
Hi, Chantel.
Hey, Roxanne.
Hey, guys. On today's episode, we are covering week 1 of Love Island. And we are...
USA.
Yeah. What was that?
I said season 7 USA.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone in this world knows that it's...
No, because usually now UK is about to start soon. So then everyone needs to know.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So we are covering Love Island and I'm excited to talk about this. It's funny because I feel like, Chantel, you were into Love Island UK way back when, way before like USA People, or USA People? Does that sound weird?
Like there was, I watched Love Island before there was even a Love Island USA. Like there was no such thing as Love Island USA.
And haven't you watched all the seasons from Love Island?
UK, yes, but not
no,
USA.
not UK.
No, not USA. The only season I watched from USA was the second and then last season because everyone was going crazy. And then this season, like they all used to be so bad.
Yeah, I know. Remember that guy that we interviewed?
Yeah. Is it not Fergie? Is it Fergie?
Yeah, it's Fergie.
Yeah. He was on season 5.
And he actually found a match and they seem like madly in love and everything. And it's crazy because you guys, if you watch UK, like not anything wrong. Fergie's a little bit nerdy looking. If you watch UK, the way these people look, I'm like, how? And a lot of them look, very done in the face. And I'm also like, how can you afford this in your early 20s to be like completely reconstructing your face like that? That's insane to me. But the UK people, I don't know, man. I just feel like the UK has me thinking that they're the most beautiful people in the world.
Yeah. I think they just started at such a young age. Maybe because like you can drink at 18, so it's like you feel like you're an adult.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I think it's like you just feel like you're an adult once you hit 18. So like they all start doing some crazy stuff at 16. Because like what are you gonna do at 16? You have 2 more years to drink.
Right. I had no idea about that. Well,
most of the world can drink at 18.
Yeah, I know Canada. Or 19, right? Or no?
Yeah, 19 for Canada.
Yeah, because I remember
we would go, you guys, for our because we got so excited because we live right by the border of Windsor. We would go to like party in Windsor because we were 19 to drink.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I remember, and I played in the casino and I had won $800 my first time ever playing. and I won 800. And I was like, I wonder if they know it's my first time. So they know that I just turned 19. So they want me to like gamble a lot after this.
Beginner's luck.
I know. It's so crazy. And like I played after that probably like a handful of times and I've lost like $200 every time. And I'm
Yeah,
too cheap to
Rexham's
be.
not a casino girl.
No, I'm so not. I'm so not, which is crazy because like my dad so is.
Yeah, I love going to the casino, but like I don't go often, but like maybe once or twice a year, and I love doing it.
No, and if I do, I literally cry if I lose like $200. I'm like, I can't believe I just did that. I could have went out or bought an outfit.
You know.
So I am not into that stuff. But anyways,
Um,
yeah.
Before we get into it, I do want to talk about their Instagrams because like I saw a girl, she posted all of their followers, and I want to tell you them, and I want to see before we get into talking about who they are, like what you think.
Do you have their
So
TikTok following too? You need to pull that up.
no, it's only Instagram.
Yeah, okay.
I know TikTok is probably like different and hard, but I think when you see it Instagram following go like from like 10,000 to 1,000,000, like it's a big deal. And like that's what happened like last year. But a lot of these people are like low key were influencers before, and this is what bothers me about the show. So Shelly, she has, and these are the OGs only. So just so you know, like, so the people that have came in thus far, like, which has been like 4 people, I don't have them on this list except Sierra because I love her so far. But Shelly has had 25.6 thousand before she got like the first day of starting of Love Island or when they announced the cast. Are you surprised by that or no?
No, because I mean, well, I don't know her history. I don't know. I'm not going into this thinking these people all have a lot of followers except Ace. And I know why Ace has a lot of followers.
Oh, I need you to tell me because I don't know that. And I saw that and I was like
Oh
freaking out.
Yeah.
Bella has 21,000. Yulissa, who we'll talk about because she has a controversy, has 60,000. Huda had 135,000. So she definitely was an influencer.
She's a fitness person.
Yeah, exactly. Olandria, 27,000. Ace, 793,000 followers.
Wait, how much on Instagram?
793,000, almost 800K.
Wow. Okay.
So like, wait, what is he?
So what he does is he teaches dance classes on TikTok. He has 1 million, and he obviously posted on Instagram too. So he has 1 million followers on TikTok. And I used to like see all of his stuff. And he teaches, what I would see is that he would teach classes to people live on TikTok live to men in other countries. And it was like clowning. Like it's funny as hell to watch because like these people don't speak English and he's like, this is what you got to do. And he's like showing them how to do it and stuff, but it's like fucking hilarious. Like I saw it on my For You page or my TikTok page 8 months ago where they're like, there's this American dude who teaches men, like Middle Eastern men, Chantal, from different countries. And they're like older. They're all like listening to him, following his like dance moves.
That's so interesting. Like I thought I was like, is he famous? Like, is he famous? A kid, like a brother that's famous? Like, I don't know. I it was weird when I saw that.
No,
like,
he just like blows up because he does it every day and he does these videos for people.
Wow, that's crazy. Austin
But
has
it's like, it's all funny. Like it's funny as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Austin
So
has the least amount. He has only 4.7 thousand. Nicholas has 23, Taylor has 22, and then Jeremiah has 9.
Jeremiah. Which one is Jeremiah?
He is the one that was with Olandria.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he kind of seems like a sweet guy. He has longer hair too.
Yeah, let's go down the cast and the first impressions though, because I'm curious about that. But yeah,
real quick, because I followed Sierra, she had like 48,000. I think now she's like 60 already, but she was one of the newer bombshells, but she's my favorite so far, so I wanted to see what
which
she
one's
had.
Sierra, the one that went for Nick?
Yeah, the one that came in like that. I just think she's so beautiful.
What?
Yeah, I think she's gorgeous.
The one who like, is a little freaky freak?
Yeah, like I mean, I think she was the one that had the highest body count.
Yeah, okay. Wow, that's
yeah.
There's literally nothing about her that I care about. So that's crazy that you're saying that.
Oh my God, I love her. I love her.
For you to say you love her is insane.
No, I do. I love her vibe and I love her look.
Oh my gosh, insane.
Like she like she's trying a little bit, but where it's like, when the guys are playing the games and she goes, these men be lying. Like she's just funny. She's like, she seems like a girl's girl.
Okay, that's insane. That's so crazy. Okay,
Mhm.
wow. Very good to know, very good to know. Yeah, like, I looked at, like, Huda's TikTok, by the way, and, she has so many, views now, like, millions of views on all of her recent videos, and it's obviously because of this show.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. But let's start from each person because I'm curious to see like what you think about each person now that it's been a week, like your first impression till now. Let's start with Shelly.
Meh.
Stop, you're insane. What's
No, no.
meant about her?
No, I just think, like, she seems like a good girl's girl too, but, like, it's like, I just don't vibe, like, I
I
just
feel
don't
like
vibe.
you've been not paying attention. There's
No,
no
I
way that you're
have,
seeing
I
that.
have, like, I don't think I like that she's very free-spirited about, like, being into women and men. I like that a lot, and I think that's cool. But, like, I just don't vibe with her, and I don't think she brings that much. She doesn't have any connections really with anybody, so it's like, when is that gonna happen for her? Like, it's still week 1, but I just, like, I'm not feeling, like, I'm gonna tell you mid to everybody, like, I really am not feeling this cast. I feel like it's crazy to know that, like, we episode 3, people are already talking about winning. People are already talking about they're doing it for the show. Like, it's too much already. And it's like, see, it's 1 weekend. Like, why are we talking like this?
So I by far like she is my favorite. Not because of like I don't know, not because of anything that she said about her past or anything. But first off, she's drop dead gorgeous. She looks like literally a Barbie doll. She's so beautiful. So obviously that helps. But no, I love her personality. I feel like she's supportive. She's cool. She can clock things. She seems very self-aware and I enjoy watching her.
Okay.
So yeah, she's my favorite. So that's crazy that you were like meh about her because she's literally my favorite.
Yeah, I don't find her that interesting, to be honest.
Wow. Okay, so Huda to me seems like they brought her in thinking that she's gonna be like Leah, and she's stunning. She's very very pretty, and I
She's
don't.
like a typical, like, Middle Eastern girl that we are used to seeing. So, like, when I see her on my screen, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah. Well, so she is a fitness influencer. So she's big on social media. Like people have said that she had gone kind of quiet before and it's like no wonder cuz she was going to be on the show. Now, seeing her she picked Jeremiah and you know what's so crazy is that there was like this girl on TikTok who posted, which a lot of people like this come out and it's kind of annoying, but this girl was like, I cannot believe my school bully is on the show. And then she shows him and he's like chunky.
Oh,
And she's like, how
God.
did he get so hot? And she's like, this is my school bully. And she's like laughing, like shocked, and her friends are all laughing at her. And so I thought that was interesting.
Like, she would
Because
bully him or he would bully
he
her?
would bully her.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and like he used to be bigger, like he used to be chunky and stuff. So yeah, so Huda picks him and she's head over heels for him and Huda has a daughter. And you guys know that I am very much a Judge Judy about this and it sounds like she didn't want to tell him about her daughter from the get-go because she wanted him to fall for her first and then she would be like I have a daughter versus telling him from the get go. And he's like, I'm on a no kid thing. Like, I don't want to be a stepdad. I don't want a woman with a kid, which is fair. That's fine. But to me, I'm like, I, again, I know it's me coming across judging and stuff like this, but I just don't understand because if I want a guy to know that from the beginning because my daughter is my whole entire life. So you need to know that from the very beginning and if you're not interested in me because I have a daughter, I don't want you around her.
I think it was okay for her to see there was a connection at first, like after day 1 or 2. I think she did wait a little too long to tell him this news, but I think it's okay to wait for like a day or 2 because you know what? Like I remember watching Bachelor and Bachelorette and like a lot of people used to have like a kid or not and like they would go on that they would have dates, but then when they finally went on them one-on-one and they're like, "Okay, I like this guy, I think he likes me." They would share that news with them, you know? And so like I think it was okay for her to like feel it out for a second. Let's see if there's even something here for me to make it a thing. Like, oh yeah, just so you know, I do have a daughter. I hope you're okay with it. But she did wait a long time to tell him, especially in their world. Like a week in that house is like a month in that house.
If I'm falling for a guy and he waited to tell me that, I would think he's a psychopath. Like, I would be like, "This is a red flag." Everyone on TikTok is going crazy that she did that.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes, like, I mean, it's very weird. That's your child. Like, you are sitting there kind of wanting to manipulate this guy to be like, "Let me see if he falls for me, and then if he does, then I can tell him, then it'll be too hard for him to say I'm not into you." Because at this point, we're so into each other.
Yeah, wow. I saw a TikTok that went viral a little bit about like how people are like how crazy that, and they weren't just saying her, they were just saying a guy or girl to leave your 4-year-old, you know, for 6 weeks with no contact. And like everyone was having her back though, but it was just crazy that like someone had that opinion, like, oh, you shouldn't be leaving your 4-year-old to go find love on a 6-week show.
Well, yeah, a lot of people said that she shouldn't have done that. Here's the thing, and a lot of people were like, "Well, men do it all the time." At the end of the day, me personally, I can't do something like that.
Yeah, and I think like you don't know 100% if you're gonna last 6 weeks. Like what if, but then what was the point? I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to judge in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own, but for me
Yeah.
personally, the way I am as a mom, like, I cannot do that because when I Jack has, like, such an obsession with me right now that and I remember my girls when they were this age, they were like that with me too, but I went to go pick up, like, some donuts for them, and he's like, "Mom, but why are you leaving? But mom, no, don't leave. Mom, don't leave." Like, "No, no, mom," and I just cannot imagine leaving, like, my whole even if I wanted to, like, I'm always, like, kind of feeling guilty where I'm like, "Oh, like, I wanna have me time," but then I'm like, "It's nice out, like, my kids would have had so much fun if I take them somewhere," you know? So, I don't know, for me, like, I can't do that, and I'm definitely, like, not going on a show like that, but I'm also very, like, I grew up a complete different way, so I don't know.
Yeah, and I also think like if she was a little popular on her business, like she knows what this is gonna do. So sometimes like you can justify and say,
Yeah.
okay, this is like a business thing. Like it's, I need to do this for our future.
Yeah, no, I can see that for sure. I just again, I don't know. And like a little girl, I don't know, even a little boy though, I actually it's just it's sad. I don't know. She's getting a lot of backlash though because I guess we can talk about this a little bit later what's been happening in the last like few episodes.
Yeah. So you think she like you like her, you don't like her, you're just like whatever about her.
I think she tries to come across like she's very mature and I don't see the maturity. Like I'm like you're not mature to me at all.
Really? I like her. I'm not mad about her. Obviously I like to see like her relationship with Jeremiah because like that's like what it's all about is like Love Island and see like, if they act jealous and stuff like that. But I do think that she's a little crazy too soon, too fast.
Yeah, he seemed oh my gosh, you guys, when she told him so there's a bunch of viral TikToks, this is not to offend anyone, but when she told, and it's, like, fair, when she told him that, like, "I need to tell you something," she kept, like, hyping it up, like, "I really need to tell you something where I'm gonna have to tell you something." Everyone was like, at this very moment, he thought she was gonna tell him she was trans,
Yeah, like a
and
man because like he like looks down for a second. But I
yes,
do think she was hyping up the whole like when I actually watching the whole entirety, like she hyped it up so much and then she goes, I am a and then she goes, mom, instead of like it was so close to saying
you
like,
could tell that
yeah.
absolutely that's what he thought she was gonna say, and at that point, I thought she was about to say that. Which is fine, but, like, for him, he's like, "Wait, what?" And so he seemed and he's never gonna admit this on air, and everyone in the comments was, like, dying, everyone was hollering, they're like, "He's never gonna admit it, but that's exactly what he thought." And he sighs, and you could just tell, like, he could breathe again, but then he has to act like, "Ooh, that's what it was?" Like, "Oh my gosh," like, "Wow, you're a mom." But, like, you could tell that's not what he was thinking at all.
Yeah, no, not at all. I
So
thought
I
his
don't
reaction was like not the best either. Like I think not what she was hoping for. Like he could have been a little bit like, oh my God, how old is she? Like what's her name? Like and be a little bit more cute about the situation. But
he
he
seemed
kind of didn't.
completely fine with how he reacted.
Yeah, you said she feels that way.
She seemed fine with how he reacted.
Yeah, I think after because they had a kiss, but like the whole time her face was just like, okay, what the heck? Because he mentioned, oh, this is when the conversation he mentioned about winning. It was the weirdest conversation. Like, I just told you about a daughter, and you're like, what if we win this? And she's like, I'm not even talking about that.
Oh my god, see, I missed that part then.
Yeah, he literally goes, what if we win this at the end and we started from here? So she goes, that's not even what it's about. I'm not talking about that. It gave so many red flags.
Yeah, why would he ever say
I
that?
know it was weird. That's what I'm saying. I was like, this show is like already pissing me off that like he's saying that Ace already thinks that Jeremiah is playing the game, but clearly he is. Like, it was just too much.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I did not catch that at all. So I wonder if other people did, because like I haven't even seen that on TikTok. So I'm so confused.
Yeah, it
I'm
was in the
shocked.
same conversation.
Wow.
So do you like Jeremiah or not really? You think he's like a player, or you think he's just doing it for the show?
No, I don't like him.
Yeah, I think he's good looking and things like that, but I would just feel like he is trying to play it a little too safe. Like, it's okay to like other girls, but maybe he doesn't like any of the other girls. But I think, like, to me, it would seem like Sierra would be his type, but he's so scared of Huda and he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah. You really like the Sierra girl. Wow.
Yeah, I do. I really do.
I haven't heard one person talk about her. That's crazy. All right, Bella. Wait, Belia, what's her name?
Bella.
Yeah, what do we think about her?
Man.
I think she's pretty. I think that she like has a lot of TikTok slang. Like she talks in TikTok. Like
I mean,
there's
she's
no
22. Like,
it doesn't matter. Like a
true
22-year-old
Gen
doesn't need to
Z.
talk like that. I talk to 22-year-olds. I promise they don't talk like that.
I mean, she's just like so true, like Gen Z. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
I think a 16-year-old, yes, they possibly could talk about that. Her at 22, like everything's like, yo, that's crazy, bro. And it's like, are you okay? Like, and then just everything is like a TikTok saying, and there's no there, she would be so exhausting to be friends with. She'd be so exhausting to talk to. She's very pretty,
Mhm.
and there's just no context or there's nothing there with her. Like there's nothing there with her.
I know, and I felt like maybe she was probably gonna be like the one of the first to leave right away. There was an episode tonight which I didn't watch today's episode, but and I think that's usually when the first elimination is. But I would think she would still leave, but like I think like her and Nick are still are vibing the most again after. So we'll
Oh, I didn't think
see.
that she was gonna leave. I don't think any of them are gonna leave for a really long time.
Oh, really? They're usually like the first week. There's always someone that like leaves or something.
But
Well,
like
I
it's
guess maybe not
not
because
from
they.
the OGs.
Yeah, they do like sometimes like the first week of UK, if like you steal someone's man, they make you leave that moment. And I think maybe they're not right now because of what they did to Yulissa.
Yeah.
What do you feel about them like just making just one morning saying Yulissa's not part of the villa anymore and like doesn't give any context to it? It's so crazy how they do that.
I mean, but do you know why she
Yeah,
got
she said a lot of racial stuff on like on a video that surfaced up.
yeah, so like 100%. I mean, they probably should have I mean, but like I'm like they probably should have done a better job, but no one does a better job than the people of TikTok. Um And I think it was fine. I think it was fair. I think that's how they should have handled it. They just quietly like not make it a thing. Everyone clearly knows what's happening. And so that's how she should have exit.
You know what? Like what I would like if that happened to someone in the show and like I'm on it, like you know what would make me die? Like just thinking about like, oh my god, like what can they find from me? Like what are they gonna find? Like what are people gonna be saying right now? Like it would make me spiral because like all we do see the last week is all these things. Even with Jeremiah, I don't know if you saw how like this one girl who was on Too Hot to Handle. She's like, we were talking, which is not even a big deal. They were talking. She's like, we were talking before he went on the show. It was like, okay, you guys weren't dating, but like even she came out and like she's saying all these things about Jeremiah, but it's like so crazy that all these people have things to say.
Yeah, I know it's a scary world, and that's kind of what happens when it gets so big.
I know, it is so big right now. Like even I think Nick's ex-girlfriend said he lied, he
I
cheated.
saw
He never
that.
cheated. Yeah. So it's like, oh my God, like I would just be dying thinking about all the things people might say.
She found out he cheated because she like because of the show because he admitted he cheated. Like she had no idea prior to that. She was actually like a bad bitch. Like she was so pretty.
Oh, like he's the one that said he's had 0 people that he cheated on. And so that's why she came out and said he's a liar, he cheated.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah.
Because she was saying, so from what I got, it was that she found out he cheated through the show because he said he cheated one time.
Mm-mm.
Oh wow. Okay. So let's read Ulyss's statement. She said, podcast clips from years ago have recently resurfaced and I want to address it directly. In those clips, I used a word I never should have used, a racial slur. I used it ignorantly, not fully understanding the weight, history, or pain behind it. I wasn't trying to be offensive or harmful, but I recognize now that intention doesn't excuse impact. And the impact of that word is real. It's tied to generations of trauma and it's not mine to use. And she was speaking casually in conversation. She didn't think deeply or critically about what she was saying, but that doesn't take away from how wrong it was. Growth means recognizing when you're wrong, even if you're uncomfortable, and choosing to move forward with humility and accountability.
Okay, I can respect that. I don't
Yeah.
think people should be canceled. Like, just like, I mean, yeah, get off the show, like you're done for, like in that sense. But I think she owned up to what she did.
Yeah, it's just like
I like this, like I like her saying like it's not mine to use. Like, yep, like she knows that.
right, yeah. So yeah, so she said that, so she addressed it. Um,
But man, like she came in though, like thinking she was gonna be something for sure,
I
and like
know,
you
man.
went out real quick, homegirl. So it's so crazy.
I know. Okay, so
I didn't
what do you
like her
think
either. So like, thank God.
what did you think about what do you think about Landria?
I like her. See, like to me, like she's also kind of boring a little bit, but I like her because she's the one to call out Huda like already, which I liked. It's like you could tell like she's gonna be calling people out on their shit. Like that's what I like about her.
Yeah, I don't think she's boring.
No, I don't think she's boring. I just think it's like, again, like none of these people are really forming like we're in week 1, and usually like people are like last year's, like it was crazy week 1. Like everyone was so into each other, and like we're in week 1, and like none of these people are really vibing except Huda and Jeremiah. So it's like, okay, what's happening?
Yeah.
It's like they're all waiting. It's like they're all, which is fine. You don't have to be closed off, but like at least start forming connections.
Now, Sierra, you seem to really like Sierra. There's nothing about Sierra that I like,
I
nothing.
just think she's so pretty, and I
And I
think,
don't I
yeah,
mean,
it's
she
so
looks
crazy. Maybe it's I stalked her Instagram, but like she literally is gorgeous. Like she really is.
I think that like she came in and I know they have to be like sexy, but she like wants to sexualize herself so much and I don't know. I'm just like she's not like a girl like I not that I wouldn't buy, like good for her for that, but she's just like so out there and I feel like she uses that to lure Nick in where it's like basically like if you stick with me, I'm going to bang you. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It does. The only thing I don't like about her is like I don't see her with the Nick, like especially seeing her like her Instagram and things like that. It's like she would be the one that goes for like a professional athlete or something, like not Nick, And so that's where I'm like, okay, she's just doing this like on purpose right now to have a connection with somebody. But yeah, she's like a Skims model and things like that. So it's like she's like lives in LA. She's like in the scene already.
This episode is sponsored by Factor. All right, let's be real. Summer with 4 young kids at home is wild. Between work, camps, play dates, and just trying to keep up, cooking is the last thing I want to spend hours doing. That's why I'm so glad I found Factor. More sun, more light, more time to do all the things that make summer so special. And the number one thing you don't want to be doing all summer, spending hours cooking inside. That's where Factor comes in. Factor's chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals are ready in just 2 minutes, taking the hassle out of eating well. Factor meals arrive fresh and ready to eat, no prep, no mess. And with 45 weekly options, I can find meals that fit my goals and my crazy schedule. I've been loving the Protein Plus chicken meals and the breakfast egg bites. They're actually delicious and they keep me going all day. Factor powers your day from sun up to sundown. And trust me, with 4 kids, that's a long day. I use Factor and you should too. It has seriously saved me so much time and helped me stay on track with eating well, even on my busiest days. Get started at factormeals.com/TRH50off and use code TRH50off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code TRH50off at factormeals.com/TRH50off for 50% off plus free shipping. Factormeals.com/TRH50off.
Hey cousins, let's talk mental health. I think we all know someone, maybe even ourselves, who could have really used therapy but didn't know how to get started. Cost, insurance, time, it all gets in the way. That's why I love what Rula is doing. Rula, spelled R-U-L-A, is a healthcare provider group that's changing how we access therapy. They've got over 15,000 therapists and psychiatrists nationwide, and they match you based on what you actually need, whether it's a talk therapy, medication support, or both. I haven't personally used Rula yet. I've seen how powerful therapy can be for myself, and I've seen what it could do for my close friends. One friend told me the hardest part wasn't asking for help, it was finding someone to actually give it. That's the gap Rula fills. Rula accepts major insurance, so your session could cost as little as $15, and once you're in, you're not alone. They help you schedule, follow up, and make sure you're moving towards real progress. This isn't some one and done platform. Rula actually cares. If you've been thinking about therapy but didn't know where to start, this is it. Visit rula.com/TRH and take the first step toward feeling better. That's RULA.com/TRH. And when you sign up, make sure to tell them our show sent you. It helps us and helps you. One more time, that's Rula.com/TRH. Affordable, personalized care, because you deserve to feel heard.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
This episode is brought to you by Temptations Cat Treats. Your cat will come running for the perfectly irresistible Temptations Creamy Puree and Temptations Lickable Spoon Cat Treats. The best time to feed lickable cat treats to your cat is anytime. Feed by hand for a playful moment, in a bowl for a creamy treat, or as a topper to make mealtime fun. Visit TemptationsTreats.com to learn more.
Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast. The NBA playoffs are here, and Michelob Ultra is getting you closer to the game than ever with courtside seats and more. Enter now at MichelobUltra.com/courtside. Michelob Ultra Superior Access Courtside 2024 to 2025 sweepstakes. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21 or older. Ends on July 1st, 2025. Multiple entry periods. Visit MichelobUltra.com/superior access/courtside for free entry deadlines and official rules. Message and data rates may apply. Void where prohibited.
Get into your body's vitals with the Vitals app on Apple Watch.
I wanna get into my body and let my skin do the talking. I wanna feel like I'm myself again.
The Vitals app tracks key overnight metrics so you can spot changes in your health before you feel them. The Vitals app on Apple Watch. iPhone XS or later required. The Vitals app is for wellness purposes only and not for medical use.
The new McCrispy Strip is here. Dip approved by ketchup, tangy barbecue, honey mustard, Sprite, McFlurry, Big Mac sauce, double dipped in buffalo and ranch, more ranch, and creamy chili McCrispy Strip Dip. Now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Test, check 1, 2. You know you need unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Does that sound all right? Ah, that's better. You can always tell something's missing when you get isolated results. Like AI that's only right for one of your systems. Get AI that can work across your data and applications. Learn more at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM.
Parents of tweens, if you're familiar with far-off drop-offs...
Dad, stop, right here.
Or get DMs about what's for dinner, you may be experiencing tween milestones. For your son or daughter, these can start at age 9. HPV vaccination, a type of cancer prevention against certain HPV-related cancers, can start then too.
For most, HPV clears on its own. But for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers later in life.
Embrace this phase. Help protect them in the next.
Ask their doctor today about HPV vaccination. Brought to you by Merck.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Not all EVs are created equal. The Ioniq 9 sets a new standard. Hyundai's first all-electric EV with 3 rows. Space in an EV. Finally. Plus, with over 300 miles of range, ultra-fast charging capability, and tech infused with safety features, this isn't just space. It's freedom reimagined. More room, more possibilities. Learn more about the Ioniq 9 at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
Yeah. Oh, so she's a Skims model. See, it's like they don't show us
Skims
this, but
partner,
like
Skims model. She's always trying on things for Skims and like posting Skims partner and stuff like that.
I wonder if they like, for example, like Ace, like I wonder if he talks about the fact that he has 1 million followers on TikTok, that he goes viral all the time. I
Yeah,
wonder.
I wonder if he does, because do you think that would make them want him more?
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
think so.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? I do think that he does because everyone's into him. And I swear that's probably why.
I know. I wonder if they
'Cause
knew
he seems like a
before.
fuckboy, so I don't get it.
You said he gives off that energy?
He seems like a fuckboy, like he gives off the fuckboy energy.
Yeah, I feel like he hasn't like said much either.
I feel like you did not watch this first week
I
at all.
did. I promise. Like
No,
he
no, he's been like manipulating and like fucking around and like literally like he's like
he was like
the
flirting with people, but like again, he's not forming these connections and being like manipulative, like and like saying like, "Oh, I like you," and
what?
then
Like
going.
even when we kiss and he's like he's not telling the guys who we kiss and everyone like he's so messy and everyone's saying he's the messiest guy ever.
I think like he wants to start some drama for sure. I don't know. I think he does not like Jeremiah, so like that's who he wants to start the drama with. But and I
No,
think he
I don't
like
even
I
I didn't
think
even
he wanted
think
Huda,
about
and like that's why
Jeremiah.
he wants to do that.
All right, so Amaya.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing about her because like she
No.
wants Jeremiah, which is fine, but like he doesn't even seem like he's into her. He still told her that he is coupled up with um Huda, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Hannah.
I mean, like it's still so new. She's so new still.
All right, so Ace. Ace is 22. I cannot believe he's only 22. That is crazy. He looks so much older and
Yeah.
he is a content creator. And I really genuinely believe the reason every girl it kind of picks him and wants him is because of the fact that he does have 1 million followers. I guarantee there's no way this guy was humble and didn't talk about that, okay?
For sure.
So
Like and to me, like knowing that, like when I first saw it too, like it makes me want to watch him more as well to see like how he acts and how he goes about things. So like I don't get like so bored from him.
yeah, no, he has a good I mean, he's like the main one.
Yeah.
So, um, what do we think about Taylor?
Why am I blanking on who that is?
He's with I'm pretty sure he's with
Oh, he's
Olay.
the guy. He's the guy.
Yeah.
It's funny because he was with Shelly, right?
No, he wasn't with Shelly.
Oh, are you sure? Oh, he's
Austin's
he's the
with
he's the
Shelly.
he's the Brit you said, right?
No, he's with Olandria and he has long hair and he's like
Oh, okay. I know. I like him. I like him.
yeah,
He seems
so
sweet to me.
what's funny is on TikTok I saw his like girl posted there or like a girl that he was talking to posted a text from him where he says there was a dropout of Love Island. They're sending me. My goal is to be with you at the end, but I'm gonna do this. And she put it out there. Yeah.
Were they just talking or they were dating?
I haven't seen anything from it yet, like since.
I think
So I'm
it's
not
fair.
sure.
Like these people, like listen, these people have lives before this show, and like you find out so fast that like what you're not going to talk to someone, you're not going to date, you're not going to be dating people, and as long as you're not boyfriend or girlfriend, and then you just drop them and say bye, I'm going to go on Love Island. Like I don't think that's that douchey.
Yeah. I guess.
And at least he told her and just didn't just show up on the show.
Right, that's true. What do you think about Nicholas?
Yeah, like I'm enjoying watching him kind of go for each girl, but like I don't see the appeal either.
Yeah, totally not into him.
Yeah, I'm not like I don't like
Okay.
those like bratty white boys like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Not
He's
attracted
a
to him.
model, by the way. Like I saw like a really like this like girl posted. And
He
she's
does
like,
not give me model
I
energy.
know, but he does. It's like he's like in this like swimsuit model thing, and this girl had like 800,000 followers. She's like, oh my god, my like work boyfriend or something, and she posted all their model photos together, and he looked really good in them actually.
Wow. Interesting. How about oh my God, Chantel
Yeah,
Austin.
yeah, like it's funny, but he's the one that's with Shelly, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Chantel,
okay.
he lives in Northville, Michigan. He's literally 15 minutes from my house.
Oh my god, his energy gives Midwestern because like he like is like low key, but then like also every time they find out things about him, they're so shook because it's like he's not so cocky. He's not out there like telling his business the whole time.
Well,
But I'm not that into him. I'm not attracted to him by any means.
I'm not attracted to him either, but
Yeah.
he seems like a really good guy.
I know, but is he like he had like the highest body count. He like sent like 1,000 like nude pics. Like, is he a good guy? Like, you know?
Yeah, that's so true. That's disgusting. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I can't with that. But like just the way like he's coming across like with the women and how understanding he is. He also wears a
Yeah.
cross necklace. So I'm like, hey, but anyways, he's being canceled and
Okay,
everyone's
hey, let me send 1,000 dick pics.
right. That is so disgusting though. Like what I can't. I forgot about that part, dude. So yeah, that's not cute. Because like why do you even need to do that? I don't understand that. Clearly I'm as vanilla as they come. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
just am so but so he is getting canceled though, just so you
Oh
know.
my God, why? See, like I saw some stuff. I didn't see him.
Because he reposted like Donald Trump videos.
Oh, I have been seeing someone saying like, oh, like there's a Trump supporter or something like that. And
Yeah,
like, so I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know. I thought it was like, I assumed it was like Alyssa or something that's what they were talking about. But so he's a Trump supporter, and so people are mad.
Yeah.
Everyone
So
grow up.
yeah, I don't think that like politics should be in it, but
No, I'm just saying like I'm not either. Like I'm just saying grow up. Like grow up, guys.
yeah, like
We live
this
in a
is
world and people can have their own decisions on what they like and what they don't like, and we shouldn't have to base them on that part of it.
or like I don't know, like it just like I don't like why would anyone like leave that stuff though? Like especially with how like the world is and people are just passionate about their own thing and it's like okay, so I would just like literally clear everything out because it is not worth dealing with any of it. So
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know. The thing is he has no connection with anybody. So like to me if anyone's going to go home it's him.
Yeah, no, I think he
He's
might
gonna be
really.
the well, because everyone's like, "We're gonna vote him out. We're gonna vote him out." But I'm like, I think he's gonna go home before that.
Mhm.
Jeremiah. Jeremiah's also wearing a cross necklace. Okay, not like that
Jeremiah
matters. I'm just saying.
is Jeremiah the Brit one?
No, Jeremiah's the one that's with Hannah.
Oh.
I mean, Huda with Huda.
Oh yeah. Oh, I already talked about him. Okay. Yeah, that's I got confused. Yeah, I mean, we already talked about him.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about him though. He seems very immature to me though.
Immature, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I do think I can see him playing this like a little bit too safe and too serious. I think he's really good looking, but we'll see. Like, let's see if a real like another bombshell comes in and if he really is staying with Huda.
All right, the British man that you've been talking about this
Yeah.
entire time, Charlie.
Charlie. He needs to go. Like he wouldn't even make it on Love Island UK, and that's why they didn't put him there. So he needs to go.
Yeah, no, I know. It's always weird when they bring like people from the UK here.
I know. Like it went last season a little bit with what's her face, like the girl, but this year just no.
So yeah, I mean, that's so far the cast. Main points that I want to talk about is I want to talk about this made me sad, okay? So like with Bella, um like why would someone spell her name like that? I can't. But
Wait,
anyways, with
I don't is it that they spelled her name like that or she just was being very crazy about making sure we say Bella instead of Belle?
No, that's literally how it is.
That's so crazy. Like who the heck would hyphenate and put an A?
I don't know. That's really tacky though. I don't like that. So Bella, here's like one thing about the whole Bella, Nick, and then the girl that you like for some reason, because again, I just don't understand it. I don't get it. The thing with her and Nick and stuff. So when they did that whole like body count thing, Bella had one body count, and then the girl that you're obsessed with, Sierra, had the most apparently, or whatever.
She's like 20.
And yeah, it just made me feel like Bella changed herself a little bit because like she wanted to appear like more like sexier, more like yeah, just because I've slept with one person, like I could be freaky too. And I really feel like Nick is literally only into Sierra just because like a sexual thing. Like he would never take her seriously. He just wants to bang her and then he'll be over her.
Yeah, I can see that. But they also had like their one-on-one and like where they spent so much time together. So like it's like maybe they did form a little bit more of a connection than maybe him and Bella did in the beginning.
I mean, it's very hard to form a connection with Bella. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Yeah,
very,
exactly.
very hard. Like, oh my goodness.
And she's not playing. And sometimes guys like, and you know what bothered me too? He also said like he thinks he likes when there's more of a chase. And like with Bella, like she is not showing her cards immediately. So he's like, okay, do I like Bella because she's not showing her cards, and I like more of a chase, or it's like, or am I gonna go for this girl who's like showing me all her cards and like is showing me that she's into me?
Yeah. I don't know. Now Olandria, I want to talk about her and I want to talk about the Huda thing where, they were at, what is that ceremony called?
Um,
I don't
oh, the
know where they,
recoupling.
yeah, where they're recoupling and only Jeremiah was honestly the one who didn't stand up. And Huda just is like really trying to be like Aaliyah. And she's doing the most because it's like these women are already mad that their men are standing up. And I understood where Landry is coming from. Like Huda's like, wow, only Jeremiah is like the good one. At least you didn't stand up. Like you guys are doing the most standing up. You guys are blah blah blah. And it's just like, I don't know that's not how people act on Love Island. So you need to just shut the fuck up. And
Mhm.
Olandria was like obviously like irritated too. So she's like, Huda, like, just stop. We'll talk about it. Like, we'll talk about it. And it was embarrassing for Huda. I would have like, I would have gotten super embarrassed if I was Huda too. Cause and that's what Huda did. She was like, I'm so embarrassed. Like she called me out and I was just getting mad for her. And she called me out in front of everyone and she starts crying. And I swear to God, I would have been embarrassed just like her, but I would have never done that. I would have never done that. Like
Because it's really reaching. It's so quick, so soon. It's like, well, calm down. Like everyone has the right to stand up right now and like say
when
like
it's been 3 days.
it's been literally 3 days. Like everyone, and I think even like 2 days at that point. I don't even know, but it's like literally everyone has the right to stand up and say, I do want to be picked, or like I do want to, I do want to see if there's a connection. Like calm down. Nothing is happening. This isn't like Casa Amor and they came back and now you're going crazy.
And then like Jeremiah, like yeah, with that whole thing. Wait, why did I just say Jeremiah? Oh no, I'm sorry. My whole thing is like with hers, like she was like, yeah, good, like her just being like Jeremiah's the good one. Like at least he didn't stand up. I'd be like, shut the hell up, bro. Just shut up.
Literally.
But she's just doing the most. And while I thought initially I was really going to like her, I'm like, you're very annoying to me. And there's just been a lot of things that's been very annoying. And then, I mean, Jeremiah gets the makeout. That girl comes in, a new bombshell comes in, and Amaya, and she picks him. And literally, like, Huda's like, she's not a girl's girl because she picked him. But they both aren't even officially coupled up. In fact, they're both still open. So it's like, wait, what? Like, what
No,
do you
this is where like it turned for me for me because I did like Huda and I still kind of like her. And I thought she was doing a good job, like maybe being a little extra here and there. And you could tell she's so excited that Jeremiah was being like a good guy. But like right here and right now, where how she got so mad at that girl was that gave me the ick. It's like you're just the fact that you're saying you don't like her and like you feel in your core she's not a good person. It's like calm down. These are what bombshells are supposed to do, and it's literally been week 1.
Yeah. And dude, her eyelashes, like she got her eyelashes
Piercing.
so yeah, she got them so done because like she knew that throughout the time there they're gonna fall out. So she like overdid them because they're gonna fall out throughout it. And I'm like, girl, like you need to take them off. Like you're way too pretty for that. Eyelashes do make a difference. I swear to God, because I used to do eyelash extensions, but like I just don't have the capacity to keep up with it. But you should not look like a spider web.
No, listen, let me tell you something. Eyelashes only make a difference in pictures because like you're so far away. But even when people have eyelashes on in front of me, you can tell and it's distracting. Like you're just always looking at their eyelashes. You know that something's wrong because it's not natural.
But I've seen women have eyelash extensions and it's like beautiful, natural, and it looks amazing.
I've always, even when you wear them, I'm always distracted by everyone's eyelashes.
Well, yeah, because I don't think mine were though. Like I
No,
didn't
yours
like
are nice. Like they definitely weren't like Huda's, but like I always can tell. Like that's the one thing I can always tell on a girl when they have eyelashes.
I mean, I think mine were like average, but I just went out of convenience because when I did go to someone else that took 2 hours, like it was amazing. It looked so much better. Like it just looked amazing. But like who has time to keep up with it? I just don't. I
No.
don't have time.
Yeah, like I did my eyelashes before my like honey or my Cancun wedding because like I knew we were gonna be in Cancun all weekend and like I was annoyed to put on like fake eyelashes for like all the events and like sometimes there's a time and place for it and like it looks good but then like for her to be on a show and she knew she was on the show like she should have known.
Yeah, no, I agree. Um, okay, so let's talk Shelly. So Shelly and Austin get paired with each other. And Shelly, though, kind of has a thing for Ace. And literally every single one of them have chosen Ace as some sort of capacity, which is
Mhm.
so It's so weird to me because I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. He's very, like, little to me. So I'm like, what's the appeal? But clearly he has swag. He knows how to engage people. He's a content creator, but he's also like super messy. And I just feel like Shelly is like so above that. And she's also 27. He's 22. Like,
Yeah,
that's not gonna work, dude.
I think that's why she's not pushing it because he seems like he's into her too. You know, it's not like it's one way, but like I think that's why she's not pushing it either. Because when you are 27, you are way more mature, and you're like, I need someone that's like my age or at least like near it. If this is gonna be serious, like everyone knows the 22-year-old is really not gonna be that.
She's so mature, by the way. Even when Austin stood up and you could tell he immediately regretted it. And the only reason he stood up is because like he thought she was gonna stand up and he thought she wasn't into him. And like she was like, I totally get why he stood up. Like she's very, very mature.
Yeah.
Um,
In their conversation together, like when they both told each other like it's platonic, like he was like, I feel that way too after she said it first though, but like they both had a good conversation to say like, dude, we're just friends.
yeah. What else? Anything else that's really happened this week except like Huda being overly obsessed with Jeremiah?
No, and that's why I'm having a problem so far. Like, like you guys, like I'm telling you, like I love Love Island. Like it's my show. I get so excited. I love all the pettiness sometimes. Like I love the things, but I was watching it this weekend and I was just not like loving it and I was so sad. But sometimes it gets better. Like sometimes it does take a minute. And maybe because you forced me to watch it so early on that like I'm feeling this way, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I feel opposite of you. I like it. I feel like also so a former cast member of Love Island USA came out and they were like, I am so sick of you evil people who hide behind your computer, who God knows how you look behind your accounts because you would never have the balls to say this. Come at these women, come at these people, talk crap about their cellulite, talk crap about blah 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 as you hide behind a computer.
Oh yeah,
And
that's disgusting. I would never do that. Like it takes balls for these people to come on and have to be in bikinis all
literally takes
day.
balls. I'd be crying the whole time.
Yeah. And have to be
I
in
would be
bikinis all
even when
day.
they did that dance, I'd be like, I'd feel so uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just not made for that. Or that thing where they're like trying to be sexy and make out 4 different people or do whatever. I'm just so not made for that life. I think it's great that they are. I wish, but I'm just not like that.
It's crazy
No.
because I never look at any of them and say like, "Oh my god, ew!" Like, why would like, "Oh my god, they need to cover up." Like, I've never felt that way because maybe
No,
because
they
they
all
showed
look great.
they all showed that they're confident, they look great. So it's like, yeah, people stop being mean about their looks. Like, we could talk about their personality, but
I think with UK though, because those people are so perfect and they literally like have perfect bodies and
no, they
everything.
truly don't have cellulite in the UK. Like, what is in their water? So like, I
Yeah,
can go
what?
sip
I
it,
want to know, like,
and no.
no, and we
What
have
maybe
a
they
lot of
put a
UK
filter.
listeners. Would you say?
Yeah, our UK listeners, let us know if this is what's in real life when you're walking around the streets, or two, like, what if they just put that like body like smooth filter on like the show?
You think?
Because like how do you not have like Kylie Jenner and Kendall have cellulite? Like we
I
see
have
it in
so much cellulite. Like
oh
what?
my god, like I'm cellulite, like that should be my middle name, like so it's like what's happening.
I hate you. No, like
No,
I
literally,
don't
like
get it.
that's the one. If like someone can give me a procedure, it would be like how to remove my cellulite. Like that's what I would do over anything. Like boobs, skinny nose, lips, anything. Like get the cellulite out.
I'm dying. I mean, yeah, like it's just weird though. In the UK, of all the seasons, you've never seen cellulite. So I do wonder if it's like what they eat, or if it's like if they do smooth it out.
I know it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, but people are like so messed up, especially on social media. I swear people have so much balls on social media. It's so annoying.
Mhm.
It really is. But especially like it's funny because a lot of these people though are like new like just like they're like the casual viewers who like watch New Jersey and then you're like you just started watching last season, like you know nothing about the history of Love Island. But there was another person who was like, I'm not trying to hate because I'm not like the prettiest thing, like, but if you watch Love Island, the bombshells that they're bringing are not it, and the bombshells are supposed to be like the biggest dimes ever. And I didn't watch Love Island in the beginning to know what and I don't think you did either for USA if they were like
No, but I
amazing.
think they're talking about in general because like No, USA has been notoriously like known for not having cute people on because that's why like a lot of people didn't like it. It's because like they weren't bringing hot people and it's like, okay, ew, like we're so used to the UK and they're like gorgeous bombshells, gorgeous people. And then
Yeah,
you
just
like,
like it's like I see this on TikTok all the time. They're like, I like started a romance movie that seemed good until like I didn't find the couple attractive. Like that's just like it is what it is. Like that's the world like we live in, whatever.
yeah, like,
I
and
can see that.
these are the shows and like, and to be honest, it does make a difference. Like when I'm not vibing, like even right now, like they did say the bombshells, like none of the guys are that sexy to me. It's like, I want to see sexy guys on my screen if I'm watching them day in and day out. Thank you, please. And it's like, none of them are screaming that to me.
Like Miguel was hot last season.
Oh my God, so hot, so sexy. Even the homeboy that like was like the cowboy
Rob.
hat, like Rob, like, you know, even though I was not into him like myself,
No,
like
his personality, I
yeah,
can't.
like gross, but like a lot of them are so hot. Like it's like, you know, where are those people?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, but the UK, even the UK guys, dude,
Mm.
the UK guys are so fucking
No.
hot.
Yeah, tell us, like, is this real life in the UK? Should we move to the
No,
UK?
one of our like listeners, I talked to her a lot, and she's like, no, she's like, no, it's not like that. But at least I remember her. She'll comment on this on our Patreon and tell us. But yeah, I swear to God, I don't know. I just like feel like UK has the most attractive people in the world. We're gonna have people from like Italy and everything saying, "Excuse me."
Yeah, no.
It's just crazy because the ones in the UK though are like 19, 20, 21, 22. I swear to God, they have a whole new face.
Mhm.
They look like the Mormon wives like now.
I know.
Or
I
at
think
like
I was watching Molly's like documentary and like she just like was making it. She did say like it's just a culture thing there. Like that's like what all they do is like when they're in high school they want to get those things done.
I don't think Molly looks like the typical like UKer though.
She did, but she was gorgeous, and I think that's why a lot of people like. I thought she was so pretty, and then she became starting to do all those fillers and stuff like that, and then she like dissolved them all.
Yeah. Molly, I loved Molly from All Stars.
Oh yeah, but like Molly was also like on UK too. She came in, so there was the second time. She's so gorgeous too.
If you guys are just now watching Love Island, please watch Love Island All Stars. It was the best, like that was the best thing I've ever watched in my life.
I know,
The
but I feel
season
like
with
you need
Molly
to
and
know the
Mom.
characters because it's good to know.
But like even if you didn't, like Molly
I
and her ex
know.
were on it, and like it's just like messy, and we just like messy TV.
Mhm. I like messy fun TV, not like messy trying. Like I like just like messy fun, like when it's organic and natural.
Yeah. I wonder if our listeners are listening or watching Love Island. I
Yeah,
feel like
let
they
us know. And we will be recapping once a week.
yeah. But I think that's all that we have. I mean, Chantal, we would have been on the phone and been talking about this by
I
ourselves
know.
right now. So, like, it definitely felt like a real phone conversation. So funny. Well, thank you guys for listening, and we will be back with the Valley. Wait, does Chantal, Miami comes on this week.
Thank God.
Yeah, so we'll be back with the Valley and with Miami. Actually, someone told me stop calling Valley Valley and call it the Valley.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be back with the Valley and
Oh, and
Miami.
someone called you out in our reviews this week saying like, oh yeah, let me read it, you guys, because it's really funny.
I'm so
because
fucking over it. Oh my goodness.
no, you do need to be called out for this because
Stop. About what?
they gave it 4-star though, but they said overall, I enjoy their content. However, when Roxanne is making gross generalizations about people who don't wear their ring to the gym, give me a break. Do you even lift weights? No, girl, she does not lift weights. And understand how a ring hits the bar and it literally goes into your finger. No, you don't. So stop making such gross generalizations about people, especially from coming from someone who admitted they don't wear their ring on a regular basis. When they
I
go
said
out.
I was hypocritical. Like
Yeah,
I
you
owned
sound
it.
judgmental and ignorant.
Oh my gosh. Over a ring. I don't know. That's a little scare. I mean, I
agree
said
with
I was
her.
hypocritical saying that I don't wear a ring, but like, yeah, like I'm sorry, I'm just not for me, I'm not gonna be with a guy who doesn't wear a ring to the gym. Like I have no intention of looking at anybody. I want to go home and sleep, but like my man is not gonna go to a gym and take off his ring. Like that's all I was saying. Okay. So yeah, like if a man does that, I don't know. I'm kind of like, maybe they should wear those necklaces, but typically I'll like take the feedback and I'll agree with it and be like, all right, let me adjust. But no, I stand firm on that. And yes, I am beyond a hypocrite with the whole ring thing. But I swear I don't like wearing jewelry. I'm sorry. I swear people
Yeah,
will be
and then
complaining.
imagine wearing it when working out.
I mean, now I wear my band no matter what. Like I just for like a few years I didn't wear it and then I was like, let me just wear my band because like there's too much pressure wearing the other one and I'm like scared that something will happen. But I wear my band no matter what and it's like now I'm like used to it. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
But Chantel, let me go find a review right now about you real quick. And then
Well,
really be like, yeah, bitch, that's what you get.
well, that was like our first. I went and read them. This was the first one that came up. It's not like like I was digging for it. It's like the first one.
I swear
But
people
thank you
be
before it starts. Like you said that you want constructive feedback, and
yeah,
that was
that's
fine.
yeah, thank you for that. I do appreciate that she didn't or she or he didn't give 1 star and do say that. So,
And then
yeah,
someone
I
also
could
tells
be
us
very
that leave
hypocritical also.
timestamps. Mhm.
Huh?
Someone also remind us to leave timestamps, which we do sometimes. But like, yeah, we could do better about leaving like more timestamps if there's multiple things in the episode.
Yeah. I feel like we've been doing a good job in the beginning explaining what the episode is gonna be, and we haven't been really talking as much personal, so
Yeah.
I don't know, but keep giving us feedback even though I'm like, "Ooh, but it's okay, we can take it." So keep giving us feedback, it's totally fine. I am gonna come across as a hypocrite a lot of the time, so I'm sorry. I'm also like a crazy, like, wife, so there's that. But thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys have a great day. If you got this far, wow, but thank you. Make sure you leave us a nice review. I would leave 5 stars, maybe not 4. Um,
Shut up.
say something nice. Also, say something about Chantel if you'd like. That'd
No,
be
please don't.
a nice, like, change of pace, you know?
We know what they're gonna say. They're like, that girl who doesn't even talk and doesn't even act like she's interested or knows. Like, hey, like,
Yeah,
say
that's, like,
something
the
new.
biggest one that you get.
I know.
Mine is, like, like, saying something that, like, offended someone.
Oh yeah, we don't want to go down the line on
And I
yours.
try to be so careful because I'm like, okay, like I need to be careful, but I swear sometimes like people just like, I don't know,
It's fine.
clearly I just need to be like, this is me,
We're
but it's
sleeping happy
listen.
tonight. It's okay.
Yeah, I know, right? Like now I'm gonna be sleeping and be like, damn, like why did I say that? It's fine. All right, well, we love you guys. You have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.